right, so fourth time is the charm. Did I scare you, Ashley? Was I really loud?
Slightly. I think it was the hand motion.
Jazz hands. Okay, so I'll just start over because some of you guys have probably not seen the 40 recordings that we've done today. So something new that I'm going to be doing with the WOLFPACK organization page is we're going to attempt every month, the first of the month, to interview one of our team consultants that is either having success in recruiting or having success with sales, or someone that just we want to kind of put in the spotlight for a sec. To just give you guys some ideas and things that, to try that they've been successful doing. Just because, it's always better to get ideas, I think, from everybody around the team instead of just me and Tiffany and Carolyn all the time. You guys have a lot of knowledge to share as well. So meet Ashley Blaylock. Ashley joined on March 24th. Okay, so I want you guys to keep that in your minds for a second. So she's been with us for around 2 months. Ashley qualified in her first 30 days. She has earned 500 Pampered Chef dollars, and she has done already $7,031 in that 2 months. Craziness. The reason I selected Ashley was because last month she did over $5,000 in sales in the month of May. It blows my mind. It's one thing for a seasoned consultant to do it, but for a brand new consultant to do that kind of sales, we needed to have a little chit chat. So to give you an idea of just how busy one person can be and still be awake, which I have no idea. Because a lot of times, one of the favorite excuses that we use in this business is that we're busy, right? We're a busy consultant. We don't have time. And then I want you to think about it too, that you're always going to hear that as an objection from potential consultants too, is that they're too busy, right? They're too busy to do this. They have too much on their plate. Well, when you listen to what Ashley does, that might make you a little tired and wonder why she decided to join Pampered Chef when she did, other than I wanted to twist her arm until it broke. So Ashley drives 45 minutes to and from work every day. She works a full-time job as a cardiac cath lab nurse, right? Is that right? Is that your?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. She also has a part-time job in the outpatient surgery department. Hello, if that's not enough. She's also working on her master's degree in nursing. Okay, are you guys tired yet?
I see you shaking your head.
She is a camp counselor in the summer. She has a farm with 25 horses that she cares for, and she does crafts on the side in her spare time.
That's before bed.
So to top all that off, she has also become a Pampered Chef consultant. So if you think you're busy, compare your schedule to her schedule. I said I would need an IV of caffeine to operate and function doing what Ashley does. I was telling my husband earlier about this, and he was like, how does she do that? And I said, she doesn't sleep.
And I don't drink coffee or tea.
Oh, my God. Timothy, he said, I don't know how. So, Ashley, I have some questions for you. And then, if anybody else has questions after, I would love to have you guys answer or ask those. We're going to try to keep it short and sweet because I don't want it to be a super long video for everybody. So what inspired you to join Pampered Chef? We'll start there.
First of all, I've always loved products. And I'm currently looking at buying a house or building, not sure yet. But I wanted my own things for the kitchen. And then it's blossomed into a lot more than that.
Yeah. But she hasn't even spent her 500 Pampered Chef dollars yet, guys. So
I've spent a few, but nowhere near that.
Okay, so let me ask you, with all that you do schedule-wise, with the craziness of, your nursing career and your college career and all of the other things, like how do you stay connected to your Pampered Chef business when you're already so busy?
So I have my Apple Watch Of course, I always get my notifications on there. Thank goodness for Facebook scheduling when it cooperates. Because if not, I have 10,000 alarms on my phone. Post to so and so's party. But no, honestly, just trying to stay on track.
Okay.
I always have a list of my to-do list. So, and like last night, I posted for today and tomorrow because I knew I was going to be working on schoolwork and farm stuff tomorrow. So I just went ahead and posted that.
Okay. So really, what I hear is that it's all about scheduling, right? It's about knowing when you can work and when you can play, which I don't think you play too much, but it's really having an idea every week of what your schedule is going to look like and then planning according to that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So that's what I hear. You know, most successful people in this industry are definitely people that plan. They plan both their work and their playtime, right? So I like that you're a planner, and I definitely I think that you have to be organized, as busy as you are, to be able to find those pockets of time when you can work. Okay, so
I'm the person that still has the flip type of planner.
Okay. Hey.
I carry it with me at all times. It is a Vera Bradley planner, and it fits in my purse, and it goes with me everywhere, and I am lost without it.
Yes, I'm a paper planner kind of girl too. I'm one of those. I definitely believe that, you know, you need to know when you can work. So, you know, what I suggest you guys to do is, you know, take the next 90 days, go through your calendar, mark off what you know that you can't work, and then find where you can work. You know, so put your personal life and if you're somebody that does work a full-time job or have activities or volunteer, make sure this stuff's all on your calendar so you really know when you can work, when you can devote time to, you know, let's say you're going to be busy. Like you said, you're busy the next 2 days, so you knew you needed to go ahead and schedule your posts for the next 2 days. So you have that pocket of time that you can use to really, you know, make it the most effective.
Well, then I have a few parties scheduled, as I've told you, just for June, but that's because I'm out of all cell phone communication for an entire week. So I didn't want to pre-post to parties and not be able to contact the people. I almost said patient, sorry. But yeah, but I mean, I told them that I'm like, look, I'd like to have your party done by this day because I leave and I want it closed, so on and so forth. And they were very okay with that. So.
Yeah. So communication. So that sounds like it's another big tip for you would be communicating with your host, right? If you have a busy schedule, to make sure that you're communicating effectively with them. Okay. So where do you see yourself in the next 90 days with Pampered Chef?
Hopefully I can get a few recruits under me because I'm absolutely flabbergasted that I was able to do that by myself. And then to find out that, isn't it $5,000 as a team sales?
Yes.
So I'm like, wah!
So you're going to let that motivate you to move you into leadership, which I love, because I think anyone that is as driven as you, the recruiting is just going to be a natural. It's just going to be something that naturally happens for you. So that's exciting.
I have a few maybes, but I'm like, okay, come on.
Do it now. So what would be a couple tips that you would offer, you know, if we have some new consultants on our team that are listening right now, what would you offer them to get bookings?
Put yourself out there, because I mean, you can't guess that people are going to say no. You can't guess people that are going to say yes. You have to just go out on a limb and let everybody know you're a Pampered Chef consultant and you're there to help.
Absolutely.
So, and
you don't ask, the answer is always no.
Correct. And like I posted today to all of my previous parties, which I mean, there's not a lot, but I still wanted to let them know about the June Host Rewards, saying, hey, I hope everything is going well and you're enjoying your products. And I just wanted to let you know that currently we are running a special for June Double Host Rewards.
Absolutely.
So but keep connected with previous parties as well.
Okay, so Gail, I see your question. I'm going to pull that up real quick while she's answering my next question, which is with that $5,000, you know, what were you had some really, really good parties last month. So what would be some of your sales tips?
Once again, communication throughout your parties. don't post, and whenever they start commenting, you need to comment back, have interaction. That way that you're not like, yes, you are posting, however, you are trying to interact like you would at a cooking show. It's a two-way communication. So
communication is central to what we do. It's definitely one of those things that if you are failing at communicating, you're going to be failing at your shows as well. So let's see. So Gail, to answer your question, which this blows my mind again. So her $5,000, so it was $5,188.95 was done with 8 shows. That was it. So she had a average.
I had one cooking party and everything else was virtual / catalog.
One cooking show and 7 virtual parties. Her virtual show average was $628, which is about $200 over the company average for virtual parties, which is awesome.
Wait a minute, Becky, that was actually with one complete dud. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
So that was like no sales at all. I'm like,
yeah. So 8 submitted shows. Okay, so what are some tips for working around your crazy schedule? Like what are some things that people may want to try other than we know Facebook Scheduler? Is there a method to your madness?
Plan out your day. Like, so I work 12-hour shifts usually. So if I know there's a possibility I won't be able to post or whatnot like that, I'm going to go ahead and pre-post. However, post or comment back when you can. If you go for a walk, whenever you have lunch, just make sure that you are visible to your invitees or everything. Also, make sure you are in constant contact with that host, having them ask any questions, doing the host coaching, stuff like that.
Okay. So another question I know people are going to be dying to know. Do you make your own outlines, or are you doing something different than what Becky and Tiffany have recommended? I know I'm going to hear people ask that question. Are you following the team outline?
I am following the team outline. However, I'm putting like the Facebook live videos. However, the problem is that every time that it's supposed to be the live video, I'm at work.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I put in I put it in my, now that it's changed to the summer outline, it says like do relatable pictures. So like I have a picture with my dog, I have a picture of me at work, and I have a picture of me on one of my horses. So it's showing them that I'm not just somebody behind an apron. I am actually a real life person.
Yes.
So.
And honestly, that's the way that people, we feel a little robotic sometimes with online parties. And I think the more that you can bring yourself into those parties, even if it's not a live that you do, even if it's a short recorded video, which honestly, if you're a busy person, I would probably recommend you just do a recorded video, make it very generic so that you can post it in every single party and it wouldn't have to change, or do one monthly. That way you can talk about what the current special is. And again, that's going to make you a lot more relatable when they see you, when they see how crazy and like I talk with my hands and shake my head, those are just things that people are going to get a sense of who you are. Okay. So we have another question in there. How many bookings did she get from these parties? So I just pulled that up too. And she had 5 bookings, but I don't know if there's any more that are.
There are a few that I accidentally kind of didn't put in.
Okay.
So, and then I have 2 more that are contemplating. They don't know if they want to do June or wait, like let the pet or the party that they attended, let that calm down a little bit and then.
Yeah. So how are you tracking your potentials then? That would be another question with your busy schedule.
My lovely notes section on my iPhone that I have like half of my replies to about, hey, so-and-so, I hope you enjoyed person's party. Is there anything I can help with? So.
Okay, and my final question for you, are you glad that you joined? Are you getting everything from your business? Are you getting
I really need a kitchen.
That you
need a kitchen.
would?
Yes, I need a kitchen. I need a kitchen. Bad.
She needs a kitchen. Give her a kitchen.
My box of stuff is overflowing, and I already had 2 totes of stuff. And now I'm like, I need a room.
Okay, so one more question I just thought of. So if you're a new consultant and you're not getting bookings and you're a little frustrated and you just feel like giving up, what would your advice be to someone in that situation?
Call Becky.
I love you. I didn't pay her to say that. Why do you say that though? Why do you say that?
Just because you've been in the business long enough, you know the ins and outs and everything else. You can help overcome the frustrations of that. Pretty much tell us it's all right and work around different things. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to let consultants know?
Don't think that you're in it by yourself, because you're not. If you think you are, you're definitely not looking in the right place.
Absolutely. Oh, I wish I could squeeze you. Oh my God.
Please not. I'm a little sunburned from today.
Oh, goodness. All right, Tiffany, do you have any questions for her at all? I know you had put some in the chat box.
No, I just wanted to say congratulations. Way to rock out that month. You kind of are an inspiration to all of us, especially as all the new consultants that we have on our team. So, and like you said it best, don't think that you're in this by yourself, because you're not. So you hit the nail on the head.
But never by yourself.
That's what I keep trying to tell my possible recruits. I'm like, hey, please don't think that we're going to pretty much put you in with the sharks and say, all right, happy swimming, because we're not. Like, Becky, I told you that a personal friend of mine had hosted a party prior to me becoming a consultant. And I don't know who it was with, I didn't ask, but their consultant gave them the outline for them to post.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm like, oh, what? So clearly she was unable to get a qualifying party, and for good reason, because she doesn't know how to do what we do. So
yeah, and that's just it. I think that the more that you attend trainings and join us on the Zooms when we have them, and and hop on Consultants Corner and take 10 or 15 minutes to learn, or go through the documents that I've been making for you guys with all the training from the virtual parties. Like, when you learn that system from start to finish, the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. If you're stuck and you don't know where to start, or you are stuck and you're like, I don't know how to do something, that's what we're here for, And it's not just myself and Carolyn and Tiffany that can help, but any of you consultants, use each other as an example. If you're seeing, Ashley's name all over the team page all the time, reach out to her and ask her a question, because I'm sure it may take her a little while to get back to you with her crazy hectic schedule, because she's driving and texting. I'm going to knock her out again. But reach out to each other. You guys are also a great resource for each other, and that's exactly why we have that community group that we do, because really, that's just an amazing resource that I don't think that we use enough. Is not only that team page to ask for ideas, in your in Tiffany's team page and Carolyn's team page and my team page, but the organization page too. I mean, any of those pages, anytime that you're, looking for fresh ideas, or, want help with something, post it. You don't ever have to be by yourself in this business, but if you are by yourself, it's because you're keeping yourself by yourself. So
you're keeping yourself isolated.
Yeah. Carolyn, do you have any questions for her at all?
No, I have no questions.
No? Okay.
I'm not
pretty comfy.
My head's on the pillow. I'm listening to everything. Yeah, it's great information.
Awesome. Ashley,
but I'm not going to put the thing on my face. Say what?
I said Ashley's head should be on a pillow.
It'll be there soon.
Oh, yes.
Gail, do you have any more questions for her at all? All righty. Well, Ashley, thanks for taking time out. Sorry it took us 4 times to get around to doing this. I hope that our team will find this valuable. And like I said, look for one of these to be done either live or posted from Zoom the beginning of every month, just to help keep inspiring you guys. And like I said, feel free to reach out to Ashley and ask her any questions that you may have. I also posted on the team page where you can ask her, questions if you're just watching this. Feel free to go through and ask Ashley any questions that you might have. So thank you again, Miss Ashley, for your time. And I can't wait to see what you do in June. And I can't wait to watch you promote too, because I know it's right around the corner for you.
I want those level 3 products.
And she will get them too.